am I missing about you? Everything.
Whatever. Oh, I think a stitch just popped. All right. Well, it's Asheville and Kate Thursday night today, episode 166. Oh, gosh. How's this week been, Bill?
Slow.
Hey, that's a lot better answer than normally you say, very hectic. A hectic week, right?
Yep.
Challenging. You say challenging a lot. But slow, that's very realistic. Yes. Oh my gosh. And when I'm doing my follow-up calls all week long and stuff, I mean, thick folders. Woo, that's slow. Nobody answers their phones, but I still got to call because, how am I going to know if someone needs help and stuff? I'm not going to wait around my phone, so I got to go call them. Whatever. Oh my God, Bill.
Yeah.
It's so quiet with you.
Well, you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
I know. Anyway, how's Escrow doing?
He was visible. Now he can't be because I have to have the camera too close.
What? All right, that's fine. But he's okay, right?
Yeah.
The cat didn't need him?
He's in his usual spot.
Shadow didn't need him?
No.
Okay.
I don't think Shadow even notices him.
Anyway, so episode 166, got some interest on our homes. We're getting more showings on our homes that we have on the market, which is a good thing. So come on, springtime market, we're waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. Let's make it happen. Make something happen. My gosh, because we sure as hell know that nothing happened this winter so far. Like hardly with anybody. And this is very aggravating on all ends. Right?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh. All right, let me get to my question part because I was not going to write them down. So I'm going to put it on this screen. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. You ready for a question, Bill?
No.
All right. Then what do you want to
do? Questions are fine.
All right. Cameron from Peachtree City says, does assessed value have anything to do with market value? Good question.
Not really. Assessed value is only for tax purposes. Some counties sometimes will, when a home sale occurs, the assessed value will then market what it was actually sold, or will change to what it was sold for. So sometimes they are in sync. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. I've seen it happen. But no, for the sale of your home, assessed value doesn't mean anything.
That is a very good question too, and we do get that question asked a lot. All right, Kendra from Sonoya wants to know, I'm in the process of deciding which real estate agent to use, and I'm having a tough time with this. Kendra, I don't blame you with what, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 agents to choose from? I mean, come on, should be simple, but no, it's not. It's not. What would you say is the primary focus on deciding who I should pick? Good question. Well, I am going to say this. If you got a family member in the business, use them. Otherwise, your family gatherings will be not fun after that. Use them, trust in them. If you got to help them, whatever. But you have to. Okay, that shouldn't even be a question. But there are people that they have. Oh my God, I got 20, 30 realtor friends, and who are they gonna pick? Da, 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 da. Well, you know what? That's just how it happens. I mean, most everybody knows a ton of agents because there's a ton of us out there. We're like ants. How do you know who the best one is? Right? Is the best one? I've been in the business for 25 years. Is that the best one? Well, if they've been in the business 25 years, you know what I'd be asking them? how many homes have you not sold? How many homes did you let expire? And see what they say with that. Okay, right? You can also ask them, do you also list on the FMLS every single time with every listing? And that's a big one there. That's a big one there, because that means that that agent is going to spend more money marketing your home to other MLSs, because it costs money to do that. It's not free. And in turn, guess what's going to happen when that agent lists on another MLS? You're going to get a whole new slew of new buyer agents that are not in the current MLS that you're using. Most of them aren't, okay? Those buyer agents are going to have buyers. So you want the most amount of buyers possible? Get the agent who's going to list on more than just one MLS. We do that every single time, okay? Very, 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 very important. You should not ever, ever skip that. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like, how do you compare it to? Like, if you're, I guess it's like if you're on a diet, you got to like, watch what you eat and exercise. You can't just, I don't know. That's probably very, very wrong correlation. Can you think of an example that kind of?
Well, I think it's more important to talk about the fact that while Georgia MLS, as the name implies, does cover all of Georgia, the reality is that folks in central Atlanta are used to only using the FMLS because they must use it, and FMLS stands for First MLS. So they must use the First MLS, so therefore they don't pay a lot of attention to the Georgia MLS. And what we have found is about 30% of our interest and 20% of our offers, not necessarily the winning offer, but about 20% of our offers are coming from agents who are in the territory of the FMLS and have a client who wants to move further south. And the other advantage of the FMLS is that it also propagates and works with a number of other FMLSs, Middle Georgia, around the Macon area, Central Florida, Birmingham, Alabama, and there's a slew of others, and there's more and more being added every day, which is a unique proposition in terms of the number of people you see, because the reality is you can't trust, even though Zillow is national, most realtors aren't using Zillow as a reference point. So
No.
You want to get in front of the people who are shopping in your area for a home. And we have found that, not only advertising on the Georgia MLS, but advertising on the First MLS is key to our success.
And a lot of times Zillow is incorrect. They will say that a house is available when it's not, and vice versa. So I don't trust it worth of nothing, Especially when there's a for sale by owner. I mean, cannot trust Zillow. I've got to talk to the homeowner to get the real information. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
Know what I mean, Vern? All right. Sherry from Tyrone says, I'm wanting to get my house marketed to more than just people here in this area of Fayette County, because I keep hearing that a lot of people from out of state are moving to Georgia. First of all, is that true? And second, if I'm wanting people in like Colorado and maybe even California to know about my home, how can that happen? Exactly with what we said. Get the agent that lists in more than just the Georgia MLS, because the First MLS will get those people there. Also, if you have a very unique home or luxury expensive home, your agent can do Facebook ads, which is what we do as well, and push it out to the people in whatever state they want to, or territory, or whatever zip code that they want to hit. So that means that people are we've got a couple listings right now in the 90210 area code in California, Beverly Hills area, right? Why? Because that's where movie people are. A lot of movie people are moving here to the Atlanta area. So whoever is in that 90210 area and they're on Facebook or whatever, Instagram, they're going to see our listings pop up, as part of their scrolling. They go, wow, and who knows, maybe one of them is looking for a place over here. So we get to get their information, and then guess what? I get to call them and email them and text them and say, hey, I saw you have an interest and what's going on, and so on and so forth. That's boring. You don't need to know that. But yes, we can market out to people like that via, extra MLSs and Facebook ads. Damian from Noonan says, how much of a down payment, or this Bill question, how much of a down payment would I need to buy a $350,000 home after I sell my current home?
So that's ultimately a lender question, and it's also going to determine what kind of rate. If you are doing a conventional loan, ideally you want to put down 20% so that you don't pay PMI. So if you've got equity in a home, there's a good chance you can put 20% down on a home. So that's a good target to work on so that you can avoid private mortgage insurance, PMI. If you can't manage 20%, try to get as close as you can so that after your home is built or you've made some payments and your home has increased in value, make sure you get your home value reviewed by your lender, because while under a static interest rate, it typically takes about 7 years to get enough equity to have 20% in your home. But that's going to vary depending on how much you actually put down. But that target for a conventional loan is 20%.
All righty. All right. Randy says, Bill and Kate, I want you to come over and tell me what I need to do to my house for an upgrading perspective. I'm not going to be selling anytime soon, but is this something that you can do? Oh yeah, absolutely, Randy. And we do that quite frequently for people, because that's, also a very popular question, because, people want to know what's the newest, what's the newest trend in homes. And we go into so many homes. Well, Bill actually goes into a lot more homes than I do. He sees the latest and greatest and newest and what's working and what's not working and kind of thing. Right, Bill?
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to add to that. I actually thought you were going to add to that. You can add to that.
Wait a minute. Say that again. You lost me. Thought you had never mind. Just try what are you looking for me to answer again? What should they invest?
I give an example or something. I thought that you just maybe do something like that.
So the things that bring the most value to your home and get you your best return on investment is going to be upgrading your kitchen and upgrading your master bath. Of course, you get smaller pieces of the puzzle, but you've also got smaller investments as well for upgrading the rest of your bathrooms. Certainly fresh paint is a good thing. There is a lot of people who are moving towards high-end LVP and moving away from carpeting, but that's certainly not a must-have in any way, shape, or form. That's actually down to personal preference.
I forgot to put on my lashes. I just realized that, but nobody cares. All right.
I didn't put mine on either.
Oh, actually, remember when I did put lashes on you that one day, Bill?
Kind of, sort of.
That was fun. I took a picture. You didn't like it?
No.
Whatever. All right. You ready for a joke, Bill? Ow.
Wait, this whole thing hasn't been a joke?
That was actually funny. That was actually funny. All right. Well, y'all know I'm in Florida, right? Here at my parents' house. So here's the joke. Bill, what? How do I ask this?
Usually you read it.
Why is Florida so hot?
Because it's so far south?
Florida's so hot that when old people retire and move to Florida, it's because they want to start practicing for hell. I swear, I got that from the internet. I did not make that up. You ready for a game?
Sure.
Oh gosh. All right. It's a would you rather game about Florida because I'm in Florida right now and you're not. No, but you will be tomorrow.
Yep. Okay.
And I told you Andrew's going to be at the house about 5 o'clock ish. Something. Well, we'll talk about that later. But okay. Anyway. All right. Bill? Would you rather hang out at the beach or the pool?
Say that one more time.
Would you rather hang out at the beach or the pool? This is Would You Rather Florida edition.
Yeah, I'm more of a pool person because I'm not real fond of sand. I don't mind walking on the beach, but I'm, hanging out at the beach and getting sand blowing in your face and whatnot. And I'm not that big on that salty of water either, or the waves. But I don't
I
mind.
know. Remember when we jet skied and like salt water was going in our eyes? Oh my God, that hurt. Yeah, I think same with me in a pool, but like in a pool with not, I don't want a lot of kids in it.
Yeah.
Pee and stuff like
I want to
that.
be in the pool overlooking the beach.
That's nice. All right. Would you rather swim with dolphins or manatees? Can you swim with a manatee?
I'm not sure about that, but definitely dolphins.
All right. Would you rather kayak in alligator-infested waters or paddleboard in alligator-infested waters? Oh, God.
I guess kayak.
Would you rather walk in nature in Florida or walk around town in Florida?
Nature.
Okay. I still try to practice seeing without my glasses. But it's nothing. It's just all big blur, like cotton's in front of me. In Florida, would you rather go to a theme park or a water park?
Probably theme park.
I never liked my hair. Oh, it's so aggravating. Just hair, period. All right. Would you rather swim in the Gulf or paddle in the Springs?
Swim in the Gulf or do what?
Paddle in the Springs, like Silver Springs.
Swim in the Gulf, I guess.
All right. In your dream home, would you rather have a backyard with a pool or one with a pond?
Pool.
All right. Fun fact. Did you know that on average, about approximately 1,000 people move to Florida every day?
Wow.
People. What is that a year?
Well, I mean, I don't know what the population. I can't imagine the population would grow by 356,000 a year.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of older people in Florida and they die, So it's like, kind of, right?
Right. Yep.
I don't know if it's 1,000 people. That's an interesting statistic, like how many people die a day in Florida.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Arizona is getting more popular as well. But the advantage that Florida have is no state income tax.
That's true. That's very true. All right, cool. Oh, look, Chris Murray's on. Yes, Crystal River. They got gators and anacondas. Anaconda. My anaconda. So. What's an anaconda?
Big snake.
Oh, you know that song? I like Big Butt song.
Yeah, I know that one.
That's an anaconda song.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't have the words memorized, so I don't know. I know the song you're referring to, but I don't remember the phrase of anaconda in it.
Oh my gosh. Chris, we got to have you on again as a guest. Let us know when is good for you because we love having you guys on. Definitely. I don't know if he's still on or not, but
Fun pest control, everybody.
Fun Pest Control. They're so much fun. I love them. They just came out like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
To spray the outside, yeah. But anyway, guys, send in your questions. 678-628-KATE. You can text them or you can send them to info@hafergroup.com. Right?
Yep.
Ask us anything. I don't care. And then we'll put it on here and answer them for you. What are you doing?
Putting the
Oh,
sign.
you're turning it back to the number. But anyway, yeah, do that. You got anything else you want to say, Bill?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay. Now, Bill and I are going to watch Everybody Loves Tom podcast on YouTube because everybody loves Tom. Tom Sandoval. We love him. And we'll see you next week. Have a good evening.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, do I have to stop it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do this wrong. All right, let me see. Are you going to do the music, Bill? No? Did you hear me? He went away. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Finish. Or is he doing the music? No, he's already gone. Look at. All right, whatever.